Exactly 1 year ago, an idea was born. I was sitting at a networking event early morning in Sofia, and there was this young couple who were presenting their business idea, and they were very passionately talking about what they're doing. Suddenly, in my head, two things emerged. One is the idea to make dress shirts. The other was that dress shirts and looking good in general involves a lot of hassle, and it's very inconvenient for someone who likes convenience and ease of use, but really doesn't like to take care of all the hassle involved in preparing a product. In addition to that, the last point that came up in my mind was that there's a lot of knowledge and expertise in Bulgaria, a tradition of making of clothing, manufacturing of clothing, and suddenly all these three things combined resulted in an idea. Why don't we try to make formal apparel that's hassle-free, that's non-iron, wrinkle-resistant, and moisture wicking and odor repellent in Bulgaria, maximizing the knowledge and the potential that is in the country. A few days after that, after this idea has been in my head, I shared it with Julian here. Just very quickly and explaining the basics of it, and something very interesting happened. He immediately got it. For me, that was the first sign that this was something encouraging. 1 year on, exactly, and it's really incredible how much we actually accomplished. We have a lot to show for it for the past 12 months, and I think you can give a very nice overview about how far we've gone from 0 to 1 and more.
Yeah, it was exactly 1 year ago, and I think we planned for the first trip, which was about 3 months from that point. So I think the first 3-4 months was just discussing it.
Very silent and incognito.
Just thinking about it, yeah, and then we decided to pull the trigger on that one. And that was the first trip. So I'll take you guys through what happened during that 1 year, both product-wise and content-wise. So we have 3 trips to Bulgaria, which were all based around talking to manufacturers and working with the chosen manufacturer after the first one. So that was three trips. We have 70 videos up on YouTube. That's blogs. Yeah, I'll go through them in the next one. So we have 70 videos. We have 30 vlogs. There's 50 blogs on Medium. That includes the Origin series, which is about 30 of them, and then there's about 20 of them which are on random topics. We have 13 podcasts live, and then we've shot about 15, I think.
Yeah. And of those 13, 11 are with guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else? We made 3 iterations of the shirts. We're currently on the 3rd one, and the 4th one or the 5th one will be the production one. So there's just a few more things to clean and polish, and then we're gonna go ahead with the production batch. We did 2 sample batches, so more than a few shirts. We gave them out to 50 people. We have about 3 or 4 each on us, and then we gave the rest out to a lot of people. And we made the first production order, which is currently in the works, and it should be, we're aiming to hit market maybe around end of September, beginning of October.
Hopefully, yeah. And everything seems to be going according to plan, and we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Did you expect that we were gonna have that much traction after a year?
Well, the thing that I was worried most about is getting the fabric right. So after the first batch and we saw that the fabric was right, I think the next steps were easier. At least we had more control over them, because that was the most delicate thing, just getting the fabric right. And then once we got that right, I had more confidence that we can fit within a quicker time frame to go to market.
Yeah, we had issues struggling with patience in the very beginning. a little bit of it took a little bit of time to get used to working together, also with a third person who is 2,000 kilometers away
And speaking English as well,
and speaking English to you guys
which is
because
strange.
not a native language.
Yeah. Well, speaking between us in English, which is quite strange. Yeah. So what are the next steps?
Well, hopefully another exciting year. The most encouraging things is that after each iteration of the shirts, after each production cycle, we were going much quicker to the next one. So hopefully now that the first collection is ready and it's out, we sell out quickly and we order a new one, make improvements to the dress shirts, make them even better and start thinking about other product categories.
Yeah.
All at the same time, producing a lot of content.
Yeah, I think we slowed down on the content, just maybe kind of an update, because there's just a lot of product development going on. So it's basic communication with our suppliers through WhatsApp in our case. So I don't think it's very interesting to document that. But once we get the shirts in our hands and we start selling, we're gonna kick up the volume of content again.
With the higher quality that we have been aiming to have over the past couple of months. In addition to that, I have to say that we've been doubling down on the show and the podcast. For sure, this has been the highest in terms of return on investment of our time, and effort-wise, it's fairly easy to organize and to create. Hey, we have a friend here. And you just met the new employee of DULO.
Yeah, and the podcasts. Yeah, very interesting because it's very different than the rest of the content. Because basically the rest is just documenting what's happening, and the podcast is actually talking to some. I think he's waiting to throw the ball.
I think he wants to be a member of our new team for sure.
He's patient though.
Nice one.
Yeah, so the podcasts have been really interesting and really enjoying those. Just talking to other people, running stuff. Hopefully building a network as well.
Yeah. Exciting, yeah.
I think that's it.
For the next year, we hope you stay with us and follow our journey. We'll make sure to document this whole process. Everything useful that we learn, we're going to share it. So if you're building a business yourself or thinking of starting an apparel brand, you hopefully found something useful over the past year of the things that we've shared. And hopefully you're going to find much more useful things in the content and the news that we share.
Yeah, and I think the more interesting content is coming up.
Yeah.
Once we start selling, we're gonna get some data points, which will be probably useful for some other people if we share them, and then it kind of starts getting real after that.
Long story short, we haven't even left the building yet, but we opened the door.
Yeah.
And exciting. The road is very exciting ahead of us. Thanks for sticking with us for this whole year. Thanks for all the support, for all the feedback. It was very, very, very useful. Keep them coming. If you have anything that you want to share with us, some thoughts, your favorite dress shirts or models, once you get your hands on the shirts, what you like about them, be completely honest. It will definitely help us, and we make sure we iterate and improve and adjust.
Yeah. See you guys.